the president of SKF. Allow me to recognize our PS wildlife, the president of SKF, members of the fourth estate. Thank you so much for coming to witness this historic partnership between Kenya Tourism Board through our Ministry of Tourism and Wildlife that seeks to celebrate our sportsmen and women, and kicking off with our Harambee stars that is representing us in important game this season. Sports is critical for the economy. It is projected that by the year 2027, football alone will contribute over 1.7 billion US, 1.7 trillion US dollars in the global economy. And therefore, as a country, we would not like to be left behind in benefiting from the value that comes with football. Kenya alone has 40% fan base in football, and hosting a game such as CHAN is critical in creating jobs in the hospitality industry. It's elevating our retail, it's boosting our economy, and there is no better way to celebrate than to find, in the smallest of ways, a chance to celebrate our national team. So today is a session to simply kick off the partnership with FKF as we look into developing the industry going into the future. So without further ado, allow me to invite the president of FKF to say something, and invite our cabinet secretary.
Is it easier to change seats or switch? That would be better. Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Tourism and Wildlife, PS, CEO, KTB, members of NEC, of FKS, staff of the ministry, members of the fourth estate. Hamjambo. Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
I don't have much but to appreciate the opportunity given to us today by the ministry to KTB for this particular partnership. I think in the recent past, Kenya has been experiencing what we call football fever, and this is as a result of Kenya being able to host the CHAN competitions, of course, together with our neighboring countries in within the East African Community, United Republic of Tanzania, and Uganda. And I think for us, you've seen the enthusiasm of Kenyans, and you've seen the passion that surrounds this global sport. Many people actually claim that it is a cult. The following that football has is second to none. So it's very, very exciting to be here today with Waziri and the rest of the team to announce to you that we will be working together in the coming days, weeks and months, and see how we can support each other. This is a joint venture between two big names and brands that I'm sure will be beneficial, not only to the footballers involved and the clubs involved, but the entire ecosystem of the sport and tourism. Sports tourism is one of the fastest growing sectors around the world. It is unfortunate that our continent has never been able to tap into sports tourism as other parts of the world or regions have done so over the years, but we are going to change this. When you talk of local tourism, we are talking of teams, both for men and women, who travel from one country to another during our leagues and competitions. And in that process, we have our hotels occupied, we give the opportunity for fans to visit specific tourist destinations which they would never have otherwise visited. So this partnership will ensure that not only the ecosystem of football is grown and developed, but also within the tourism sector, the local tourism sector. It will also provide an opportunity to showcase our talent, and this talent can represent us all over the world when they play for foreign teams and foreign clubs, just as our athletes have done when they travel to compete in all those markets out there. So mine is to thank the Cabinet Secretary and the entire team of the ministry for trusting in us, for trusting that the federation will be the right partner, is the right partner. We will start small, of course, and from there, hopefully grow the relationship, grow the partnership in the coming years. And this is what I'm really looking forward to. The national team is in camp. We are all behind them. Harambee Stars is playing tomorrow. Please come early. Come very early to the stadium. Tomorrow is a weekday. Thika Road can be something else on a weekday in the evening. So please come very early if you have a ticket. If you don't, please enjoy the game at home on KBC live or on Azam. Watch the game and support the national team. And of course, the next game will go on Sunday. Once again, get your tickets in advance and come support the national team. We thank His Excellency the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, for the magnanimous support that is given Harambee Stars, and I'm sure by now you know that the pledge he made for 1 million per player and for the entire bench was actually delivered. So we're very happy that we've kept the promise. So with those very many remarks, Waziri, I say thank you very much once again for the team, and I'm looking forward to this partnership and the growth of both local tourism and football. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I take this opportunity to welcome you, the President of the FKF, together with your team, the teams from our agencies and the ministry, and the teams from the media. I must say this is the highest turnout I've ever seen of any press conference. So well done. Football is real. I also want to congratulate the performance we saw by the Harambee Stars on Sunday, and we tell them congratulations, even as we wish them every success in the matches that are scheduled tomorrow, Sunday, and the rest of the time. And I'm glad that today we are witnessing the harmonious convergence of two great forces, the football or sports, and also the endless potential of tourism. We know in Kenya we have very many wonders and many tourism products, but sports is one of those that can really take us places. It appeals to our feelings, to our hobbies, to our spirits. And those of you who watched the match on Sunday and the other matches within this championship, it is a demonstration of the spirit that we have in Kenya. I've never seen a more united force than I saw on Sunday and even the other matches. And therefore, we are very glad this hosting of CHAN puts Kenya on the global map where we belong, and the revival of football in this country is momentous, and we want to congratulate the federation, the ministry, and everyone, the players, the fans, for this far that we have come. We are also excited because this is our peak tourism season, and we have welcomed quite a lot of guests for CHAN and even for other attractions. We want to welcome them to Kenya to see everything we have, from the beaches we have at the coast to the animals we have in our national parks,
the migration in Masai Mara that is coinciding with these particular championships, the adventure trails that we have, our mountains, our landscape, and we all know, each one of us knows what is unique about Kenya. So we welcome all our guests to sample Kenya right here where you are. I am informed that if you want to travel to the coast this season, you may not get a bus, you may not get the train, you may not get your flight because it is full, which is very good and coincides with the upward surge that we are seeing in the tourism sector. And we are very grateful because this only goes to support our tourism. And therefore, our partnership that we are signing this afternoon is an affirmation from the Ministry of Tourism and Wildlife through our agency, Kenya Tourism Board, that we are in it together. We are supporting our teams, we are supporting our federation, because we know that sports tourism is one of the lowest hanging fruits, being a home of champions in all the sports that we participate in is a great honor for Kenya. We also know that tourism is not just about visitors coming to Kenya, it's not just about sports, it's not just about the products we have. Tourism is about economic empowerment, economic growth for our country. It is about jobs for our young people. 80% of all the workers that are in the hospitality sector are the youth below 35. Tourism is about creating entrepreneurial possibilities for our young people. It's about creatives, and I want to just invite everyone, even as we partner with the Federation, Kenya Football Federation, to partner with us to sell our country, to promote our country. So you are all my ambassadors and our ambassadors in tourism, so that you can use your innovation, your tech abilities, your energy to support, so that we all can make Kenya one of the most premier tourism destinations in this country. And therefore, thanks once again. I look forward to working with all of you to ensure that we have a thriving and a successful tourism sector. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
While we still have the mics there, we just only take 2 questions, please. Just strictly 2 questions, if there are any. If not, we will proceed to the signing of the agreement. So we'll take 1 question there and 1 question here. So the gentleman to the left and the gentleman. Just those 2 questions, please.
Hello, Mheshimiwa. You know, being Solet sitting behind there was recently chosen by the government as a brand ambassador for China. Maybe as KTB, you have plans to work with him hand in hand to promote Kenya as a sports and tourism destination individually.
And the last question, please.
Asking about on the last match you watched, you know that the capacity as they were expecting, because there's some section who are not occupied. So now this time, which plan or which criteria are going to organize so that the field is going to be occupied every seat? Because if I checked last time, it was set for the side of regulars, the side of the door, not that full to the capacity. Yet some people were sent away.
Maybe just one more question.
Okay, thank you. My name is William Abala from Sports Radar, and my question is, you know, when you talk about a deal, the local person, even my grandmother back at home, would ask me like, what's in, you know, for the players, you know, what's in for grassroots. So I'm just asking myself, in terms of also, you know, now what is, you know, going to the federation. Could you maybe elaborate on this deal, like what does it, you know, mean to the players? Football, you know, let's say maybe for the Kenya Premier League,
Thank you. I think the two questions will go to the president, and I will take the question on the brand ambassador.
Thank you, Waziri. I hope I'll be loud enough for the mics to pick my my comments. I was really hoping that we would have stuck to the agenda for today and not address any other thing in this press conference. For the ticketing, I think you know CAF regulations about sales of tickets. It's very clear you cannot sell full capacity of a stadium. Also, issues of visibility will sort of restrict some seats from being sold. And we had, I think, official figures of 44,000 from the 48,000, and that's why it was sold out, but with some spaces there. So, CAF regulations and FIFA regulations also don't allow you to sell 100% capacity for safety reasons, of course. So, any gaps you may have seen is maybe as a result of that. However, on the issue of what goes to who whenever we get sponsorship, I think the Federation caters for all football needs. For KPL, we manage everything to do with football, KPL, NSL, all the tiers, including the national teams, the starlets and the stars, and the youth teams as well. So the resources are allocated to, the revenue that we get at the Federation is allocated to the programs as per our master plan at the Federation and as per the budget for this particular year. So I think everybody gets their fair share. It's definitely not enough. That's why we are here, and we're asking other corporates and other institutions to please come and support the Federation so that we're able to cater for all categories within the football fraternity. So I hope that answers the two questions.
The question to me, straight to the point. Yes, on behalf of Kenya Tourism Board, we are ready to work with the brand ambassador.
Thank you very much. We'll now proceed to the signing of the agreements and exchange of the agreements. So we'll have one signed by the FKF president and one signed by the CEO of the Kenya.